I hope everyone's day is going well so far. You know, per usual, today we're just gonna run some trains. I am just getting things prepared here. That's it. Go. Alright, there we go. Let me fix this. And there we go. Alright, let me know if the trains are too loud here, guys. Cause they may be too loud. I'm still, experimenting with these newer microphones I have. I have repositioned them this time, so they shouldn't be as loud as they were last stream. If you are a returning viewer, you will know that they were very, very, very loud in my previous stream. So I am hopefully not going to have that same problem this time around. Yeah, let me grab this over here, bring it around. Okay. Okay, come on. What's going on here? Why are we not moving? Oh, that's what. Alright, let's come around here. Take my bridge off here. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's start now. So, just to let you guys know, if anyone was wondering, I am modeling HO scale, and my train of choice right now, or locomotive of choice, is the Bachmann, unfortunately, Bachmann AOC-22 Charger, right here. Yeah, it's decent locomotive, not the best. But yeah, let's start running.
May I have your attention, please? Now departing on track 3, northbound train number 190. Last call for train number 190 on track 3. All aboard! Now arriving on track 5, southbound train number 133. Now arriving on track 1, southbound train number 151. Please stand behind the yellow safety line as the train approaches the platform. Only ticketed passengers will be allowed to board the train. Now departing on track 1, northbound train number 170. All passengers should have their tickets, baggage, and identification ready at this time. Have a pleasant day and a safe trip. All aboard!
move here. Not move my buildings. There we go.
Track 2, southbound train 111. Please stand behind the yellow line as the train approaches the platform. Only ticketed passengers will be allowed to board the train.
Nathan K5LA, Nathan K5LA, ACS 64, high horn. Nathan K5LA, ACS 64, high horn, Doppler quill.
Now departing on track 2, northbound train number 180. All passengers should have their tickets, baggage, and identification ready at this time. Have a pleasant day and a safe trip. All aboard!
Let's switch the train up now. I'll put a, what should I run now? Let's do something, I guess. Something. Alright. Let's switch this up here. Right. Okay, let's get let's get something else on. Let me go over here and grab something. Let's run a MR20C. I know it wouldn't run with coaches, I think, in real life, but might as well just run it with some coaches right now. At least for a little bit. Then after, maybe I'll switch to some freight. Because it may not even run anyways, because this thing is unreliable. Oh, hello, Thomas the Tank Engine Studios. Hey, what's up? Nothing much, just, running some trains. In the midst of switching some around right now. How are you, doing today? Hey, if anyone is wondering, I am running a Rapido MR-20C right now with passenger cars for some reason. So let's go here. 3, 5. Nope, that's not right. 3560. There we go. Alright, let me bring it around here. No, we're installing, I think. What is it stuck on now? Come on. There we go. Alright. So this is the locomotive I'm running. It should come into camera in a second now. Let me park it here and start her up. So let's start it up. Alright, let's start going. You know what? Let me show you guys something here. Really quickly. I think it's kind of cool. Hopefully my microphone picks this up. I have two on right now, so... One, basically right beside the train, and then one on me. Maybe you guys will be able to hear it. This thing plays a hockey game and like a comedian show on it, which is kind of interesting.
Well, I've been a hunter all my life. I love animals. That's why I like to kill them. Well, I've been a...
Not sure if you guys heard that, but for some reason Rapido added like a comedian show thing into this for some reason. Then this is a song. I don't know what the song is. Well, it's like some sort of song or something. I don't know what it is. It keeps going on loop, so that's the end. This is F-23.
Race fans, hot riders, slam now on attending the Canadian-American Hot Rod Truck and Tractor Pull Summer Championship. All happening Saturday night. That's Saturday night, August 18th at the CNE Grandstand. Highlighting the top drivers from throughout North America. In person, in action, action, action. Also see Bob Chandler's incredible Bigfoot. Bigfoot, the ultimate car crusher. Tickets now at all mass locations are called 698-BASS. That's the wildest show on wheels.
I believe that's the 2018 Monster Jam thing that came to Toronto. I think. No, that's all of them. There's no more than that. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but I guess it's nice to have. Let's start going here. Okay, for some reason, per Rapido things, it's not increasing its rev limiter. I mean, it's not revving up for some reason. Strange. Okay, let me reset it here. Because we should be getting sound, but we're not. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now there's actual sound. It won't stay on the tracks this time. And yeah, it seems to be, for once. Nice. Or, no, it's off again, right? Or is it? Hey, what's going on here? This thing weighs like half a pound. It can barely pull 6 coaches. Come on. Is there nothing on the bottom? There's nothing on the bottom. So why is it struggling? Like, these are light coaches too, and they're not that heavy. Man, I like this Rapido engine, but it's just like, I'm talking about the Rapido MR-20C, by the way. I know it's not in camera right now. It's a nice locomotive. It weighs a lot, but the motor seems like it has low torque, because it seems to struggle at low speeds, and for some reason it slips a lot on my layout. I don't know why. I have a Athearn GP9. That thing weighs like, I don't know. The box weighs more than it. The box weighs 13 ounces, and the locomotive weighs 12 ounces. That thing can pull all of my coaches almost. So, and this thing weighs how much? Let me see how much it weighs here quickly. I have a scale, so let's see how much it weighs. This MR-20C in pounds. So pounds, it weighs. Really, this weighs a pound and 2 ounces? It can barely pull 6 coaches? No. And how much is my charger? Yeah, well, I weighted it a lot, so it makes sense. It weighs almost 2 pounds. It doesn't make sense. Alright, well, whatever. I'll put some freight on, because this thing is very weak. It doesn't want to do anything. So, yeah, let me switch some freight out here. Gonna get some CN hoppers. Give me like a minute and a half here to get these out. I have to decouple it. Where's that? Need a couple of Texas T1 here. I'll get some, like I said, some grain hoppers on here. Alright, and get over here. 10 out here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Let's just do 8 then. Cause I doubt this thing can pull 5. So let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'll do 7 then to give it a fair chance. Backman Grainhoppers. Why did I ever buy you? Why did I ever buy you Backman Grainhoppers? I know I'm talking to myself. I'm probably going crazy here, and I sound like a crazy person, but oh, Backman makes my life miserable, and I wish I was kidding. Nope. Alright, now let's try to haul these. I'll move my camera here in a minute so you guys can see stuff a bit better. Hopefully. I kind of wish the Rapido MR-20C was just made a little bit better. Cause it's like the handrails are ungluing themselves now, which is pretty annoying, not gonna lie. It's disappointing, like very much disappointing that they are ungluing. I don't know why they are. Like I just said, they're just ungluing for some reason. So it's great. And then it just seems to just slow down randomly. It's like the axles, or sorry, I mean like the trucks, just have no rotation. They just, instead of rotating up and down, they just rotate side to side. They're strange. It's just that I think it's because there's so much brake rigging under the trucks that they're just hitting and lifting themselves up. I mean, I've only, okay, let me say though, I don't know if mine's actually new, because I did get my Rapido MR-20C in that Christmas box. If you guys know what I'm talking about, the Christmas box that Rapido gave in 2021. But yeah, maybe it's used or something. Oh, hello, I believe it's Chase Railway Lines, RR. Hello, yes, hello to you too. Hope your day is going well. Hope if you have model trains, they are running well as well. Let me move these up here. I'll attempt to at least show you guys what I mean by it's stalling at lower speeds. That's why I tried to only buy MTH, because MTH is the best in terms of their HO line. Hello, I'm ill with fever, but the day has gone well. That's unfortunate, but at least the day is going well for you. Good to hear that you're, doing well in your day. It's not good to hear that you have a fever, but, at least you're doing well. Alright, so this is speed step 1. This is speed step 1. You can see it's stopping, then moving, then stopping, then moving. If I go to speed step 2, it still does the same thing, but now it's like accelerating, decelerating. I don't know if that's visible on camera. Might be or may not be. Yeah, let's start moving her again. Get a bit closer this time. Alright, there we go. This is a little bit better. Let me actually get you guys over here. This will look a bit better. More light, at least. Alright, there we go. Come on. Was going to finish some train projects, but my body said, nope, you must have a fever when you want to do something. Oh yes, I can definitely relate to that. It's the, yeah, it's not the best feeling, you know. Hey, some Menards building is cool. Thank you, Chase Railway Lines. Yeah, it's just a Menards FedEx building. Got it for Christmas. It seems to be somewhat falling apart though. The wood on the side here, but on the back is falling off. So, I mean, it's very cheap Chinese materials. I'm not surprised, but like, it's not bad that it's made in China, obviously. It's not. You can still go to China and make good products, obviously. Are you HO scale? Yes, I'm HO, O scale, and N scale. So I model multiple hobbies. Multiple scales. Let me move this wood here on my table. There we go. Now I should be able to move the camera a bit better. Okay, come on. Okay, my little receiver thing is in the way. Let me move this up. Back a little bit here, and around. Why is it stuck? Hey, Menards makes the cheapest products you can almost get them for pocket money. Yeah, I know. I know. I didn't say Menards was bad, so I just said it was falling apart. I like Menards, though. I have their O-scale boxcars. I have an O-scale M&M one and an O-scale Detroit and Iron something one. I like it. It's pretty good. But I want to try the ready-made trained ones, because apparently those are really good. I'm mostly HO with O and N scale, O and 30 and G scale. Wow. You're a busy person when it comes to model trains. I want to do O and 30 next, I think. That'd be pretty interesting for me, I would say. I would want to do that. I would like to do O and 30. It just seems interesting to me. Alright, let's start this up. Let's just move it a bit closer first here. I have a little of everything. Yeah, I can tell. I want to ask though, for G scale, are there multiple different sizes of track, like in terms of radius? Because I've seen like in the I want to do G scale, but I'm just not a fan of how, I guess you could say, how small or how squished together the locomotives are. Like, they don't look natural. Or however you would want to word it. But do they actually make scale ones? Or they only make like starter sets ones? I've tried looking for them and I can't find them. So, I know you're a G-scale era, as you just said, so. I don't like how tight the curves are. I think they're a bit too tight. Yeah, let's start moving here. Oh yeah, and then, I was gonna say though, I only have a couple O-scale locomotives though. I don't have anything like special. I only have, like O36 curves and some Menards track, and mostly it's, at least the churns on my layout are the Lionel 036. I want to get maybe like 054 eventually. I only have 5 engines, like, but they're not like that good. I have a broken, well not broken. I just need a new like circuit board, CPU rail, SW, I think it was an SW6 or 8 switcher by MTH Rail King, one of my favorites. Made in 1998. I don't know if I can even get a board for that, you know. Then my other one would just be a Lionel shunter, the 060T. And then I have the Wegmans 080. And then I have a Lionel Santa Fe Blue Bonnet. And then a Marks J, what is it, a J3A Hudson, I believe, is what it was. Yes, there are different track radiuses by USA Trains and LGB. And also Backman, but that is made of steel. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I want to have some trains outside, you know, it'd be kind of cool. But I don't know if I would be able to have it route into my basement, because I don't have any... Well, actually, I do have a window near my backyard, but I only have one window, so it would be, in my basement. I'm talking about my basement, by the way. I only have one window on that side, so it may or may not work. I would love to do that, but, yeah. It'd be really cool doing that, at least I would think it would be. But I don't know if, brass or... Well, I know steel would definitely rust, but I don't know if, brass would. I think brass might rust? I don't know. Personally, I don't know. Maybe you know, but I don't. I'll have to do a quick Google search after to see if brass actually rusts. And my track probably wouldn't like being covered in snow and reaching temperatures of -40, so I'll probably have to either bring my G-scale in every year or something like that. Yeah, but you get the point, I guess. Cheapest G-scale train sets are from Bachmann and LGB. LGB is the most expensive. LGB track is the best for outside use. Okay, good to know. Thank you so much, Chase Railway Lines, RR. I really am considering, though, buying some G-scale trains. I've seen them on, like, Facebook Marketplace for $300. But I don't want, like, semi-scale ones. I don't like how they look, personally. I don't mind the HO scale and O scale, but it's just for semi-scale and G-scale, it just looks so compact, and I just don't like how it looks. You know, if you've seen this, like, non-scale G-scale sets, they just don't look that good, in my opinion. Yeah, I would like a passenger train, preferably. Because at least you could have a scale, what would you call it? A realistic train with, I guess you could say, spending less money, if that makes any sense. But I know track is, like, a lot in G-scale. But it's something to, you know, look forward to in the future. I would definitely love to do that. Have some G-scale in my garden. Or my parents' house, to be honest. My parents' backyard, not my front yard. Be careful with buying Bachmann track, it can rust. Yeah. Yes, yeah, because it's steel, right? So steel rusts. So, yeah. Only buy LGB track. Or at least if you are going to use the Bachmann track, just use it inside, I guess, right? So... And that's the thing, I don't want sound. Preferably, I don't. I just want straight DC if I was going to do a garden layout. I know probably DCC would be a bit better, especially for, like, going over humps in the the grass. If you're just gonna put it straight on the grass, it would just be better, to have DCC, because with DC, you are having a constant output, but it's not controlled, so it wouldn't be the best. But I don't know. Bachmann locomotives are good, though my 460 was broken and it still ran fine. That's good. Bachmann's HO and double O is pretty much crap. I have their Bachmann AL2-22 Charger. It's an Amtrak locomotive. I had to send that thing back 4 times before it would just start working fine. I'm on my 4th one, and I had to weigh it. Add weights to it, because from the factory, it only weighed 1 pound, and it couldn't pull its own coaches. And I had to return those coaches because they were built like crap. They still use wiper pickups instead of bearing pickups, so they were just horrible. And they used NEM pockets for some reason. NEM pockets is like the British style of coupling, and they don't work as well in my opinion. When you would slow down, they would just uncouple. So yeah, I had to add. There was so much room for weights in there too. I was able to add a pound of weight. So I don't know why they couldn't have made it weigh that much from the factory, but Bachmann is best at G scale and N scale. I have zero problem with both G scale locomotives and N scale diesels like that. That's good. Then maybe I will consider getting a Bachmann one, just in there, like, I guess keeping the track inside or something, but yeah, I kind of have trust issues with Bachmann at this point. Oh, hello, Eugene. Hello, how are you doing tonight? Good evening. I am doing well, Eugene. Hope your night is going well as well. And I hope your day was good and your week as well. Yeah, just running some trains today. Right now I am running a Rapido MR-20C. So yeah. Let me add some more freight on here, because this thing seems to be fine with 8 cars. So I'm going to add some more freight here. Grab some, what else? I can run, some intermodal cars, maybe. But I hate Bachmann's HO couplings. They're just so bad. I wish they at least gave the realistic looking couplings. Just, I feel like they would have been a lot better. If they gave, what are they called? Sergeant couplers on their HO and G scale. Because I think with G scale, they put they look like overscale NEM couplings, I believe. I don't know what they're called on G scale, but I don't like how they look. At least the Bachmann ones. But yeah, let's start running this again. Or, well, actually, I need to grab those intermodal coaches. I mean, not coaches, freight cars. Sorry. Yes, even I had some issues with Bachmann, but I have to give them credit for starting my hobby in trains. And that same train set still runs fine after 10 years. Wow. I'm surprised your axles haven't cracked yet. That's somewhat surprising to me. I've had, on every single Bachmann locomotive I've ever owned, the axles have cracked. So, my personal experience is horrible with Bachmann, but, I'll try their G-Scale eventually, once I can earn some money, and buy their G-Scale. I will maybe buy one and then get some LGB track and run it outside, hopefully. I would love to have garden trains. Love to. Why are we not turning on here? What's going on? I have so many issues with the sound of this locomotive. Like, the horn doesn't raise in volume. Like, yeah. Backman has gotten much better. Yeah, I have two steamers that I had cracked gears, but with some glue they worked again, and one F unit that had not broken its gears yet. Yeah, I know. It's just that, since like at least in HO scale, you're paying like $300 for a locomotive. Like, you know, they shouldn't be designed with cracking axles, if you know what I mean. Like, they should be designed to last, right? So that's what I think. Why isn't this turning on now? Just, I guess, shut off then. Now let's restart the layout here. At least like with manufacturers with like Broadway Limited and who else makes good ones? Broadway Limited and NTH and what's the other one? Athearn and what are the other people who make steam engines? Rapido. They at least put metal insulators over their plastic axles, so if they do crack, which they don't, if they were to ever crack, it wouldn't affect the running. There we go. Alright, now it's starting. Yeah, let's start going. Now, hold on, guys. We got to derailment. We have gotten Cedric Doom. Sorry, we have. Oh my god. We have gotten a derailment. Let me fix that. There we go. Alright. Yes, there is HO is meh. Some of their models can last, like I mentioned, with the 10-year diesels, but most of them are blue box line, which is a shot or miss. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying all Bachmann locomotives are bad, but it's just that like they use outdated equipment on their locomotives. That's my only problem, and like they don't really add that many details to. Like, I can't believe their newer-ish coaches that they released in 2020, like, didn't have bearing pickups. They still used wiper pickups, so they would just slow it down completely. And then with using wiper pickups, eventually the wiper pickup will wear down. So eventually, you'll be left with no lighting, or no power to anything. So that's probably the worst part, but that probably takes, like, multiple years, I would say. But yeah, I think it's just their HO line is just bad. At least that's what I think. Yeah, to reuse tooling that they still sell, the idea of the 060 and the 440. Really? I didn't know that. Oh yeah, all I know is that, like, I get kind of somewhat scared at this point to buy another Bachmann locomotive, because or even just coaches or freight cars, because I have the Bachmann, what are they called? Grain hoppers, and the axles from running, because they have metal axles, and then plastic trucks, they're wearing down the trucks. I don't know how they're weighing down, but now on one of my grain cars, it is the axle pops out every time you go in reverse. So it's just that it's just not built well, and especially the packaging they put it into just isn't good. Like, I know the packaging isn't everything, but it's like you need to present it well, especially if you're charging $500 for something. And like still, they don't even put bearings in some locomotives, which is still kind of ridiculous to me. It's like you kind of need those, especially for a heavier locomotive. You know, it's kind of it's kind of like ridiculous to me. I'm gonna switch out the engine here quickly. Put a different locomotive on. Alright, let me grab that here. Right. That's why most people hate on Bachmann because of their HO scale. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's kind of unfortunate though. Like I feel like people tell them the issues, but then they just ignore it. It's like, no, you're the problem, not like they're they don't take into consideration what their actual buyers say. I feel. I kind of wish it was just made with more quality. Cause like they still make the locomotives like their play sets for 6-year-olds in like the 1970s. You know, I mean that's not a problem that like that it was made for a kid in the 1970s. It's just that it's it's like people are buying the precision model to have precision, but then they get like slop that barely runs out of the box. It's crazy. Like, especially with the Bachmann Ventura coaches, I had those for some time, like maybe a week. I had to return them because they were just that bad. I made a review on it. If you guys want to see it, it's on my channel. But they were just so bad. They were the worst things I've ever purchased in my entire life, and that's not an exaggeration. I have purchased a lot of bad things, but nothing will ever measure up to how bad that was. And one of the newer locomotives I bought from Bachman was a HO scale Bachman Penny Pacific, which that one actually kind of meant a lot to me because it was like the real one in real life was actually made on my birthday. So that's why I bought it. And then when I literally 2 weeks after having it, all of the axles cracked, including the trailing truck, for the trailing axles and the two front axles. Those also cracked, and then the driving axles cracked, and then the what else cracked? Then the body cracked, and then all the tender wheels cracked as well, which was just so bad. Like, I don't know why they would even make it like that. Uh, the greatest affordable Bachman locomotives that were now discontinued, Alco Mago 260, that was DCC ready or DCC sound on board. That's good. At least I hope it was good. Or even the part of the Easy app system. What? Yeah, I had the Bachman DCC controller. One day I was running it, and then the whole thing just shorted itself and it never turned on again. Like, and that's not a joke. I paid $120 for that controller, and it just died. Like, within the first 2 weeks, it just completely died. And it ended up messing up one of my locomotives because I just started programming them by itself without me telling it to, which you can't even program anything on that. It changed the number on my MTH 412-2. It switched around its forward reverse to, it changed the locomotive from going forward in forward direction to going forward in the reverse direction and reverse in the forward direction. So it made no sense why it did that. And then also it killed my sound system on my Proto 2000 E7 or E8, I think it was. It killed the sound system on that. And then, oh my god, this thing is horrible. Then it, yeah, basically, it's the worst thing ever. Like, I wouldn't buy a Bachman locomotive or even take it if someone gave it to me for free. Like, at that point, I just wouldn't run it to just avoid the pain. There we go. Bachman made an app to control trains like mine now. They could even play Christmas songs and work on DCC. Wow, that's pretty cool. You know? Or is it working now? Or is it working now? I'm ending stream because this is very weird. Alright, see you guys tomorrow, I guess. This will be Cedric's Trains. Signing off. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I want to give a special shout out to Chase Railway Lines, Eugene Christ Brunswick Train Fan Farm Lover Videos, and to Tom's Snake Engine Studios for chatting in the stream. Thank you so much, guys, and see you later.